What we have for sale is a 2018 Coachmen Freelander 21RS on the Chevrolet 4500 chassis. It has a 6-liter V8 gas engine with 325 horsepower and 373 foot-pounds of torque. It has a towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. So here we are on the driver's side of the Coachmen Freelander 21RS on the Chevrolet 4500 chassis with StabiliTrak. And you can see that it has one slide. It has the awning over the slide, and that, when we go inside, you'll see is the queen size bed. You also see that we have a onboard 4 kW Awning gas powered generator. So this is the 4000 Awning generator. It does run off of the gas, as in the vehicle gas, not the propane. It has a little over 4, I believe, hours on it. It hasn't hardly been used at all. And so here's one of your storage units on the driver's side. It does lock, and you can see that it's quite deep. That's where we usually keep our power cord. And right above here is your LP furnace. Okay, so here you have your, on the driver's side still, the city water connection. You can either fill your freshwater tank here, you can control your water pump here, and then there's this bypass to go from city water to the tank, and that's where you would connect your water from the campground. And this little thing slides out of the way, so when you have the hose there, you can lock it closed. And that's where you also do your winterization, and this also locks. And here you have your 30 amp shore power or camper power, campground power, with a 30 amp power cord. This is where you can hook up to cable TV if the campground has it, and of course your unleaded fuel for your vehicle and your generator. Gas. I don't know. 57 gallons. So still on the driver's side, you have this large storage area. We somewhat call it the garage or the basement. It holds a lot of merchandise. And you have your low point drain. And it has the big door on the side, and then on the very back there's a smaller door. And these all lock too. And if you notice, are you still going? And if you notice, down here is your, where your sewer attaches, and you got your gray water and your black water. This is the gray and this is the black. And of course you'd have your sewer hose, which is kept in the bumper. The rear bumper is where you store your sewer hose. Okay, so here we are at the rear, and I don't think I said, but it's a 25 foot long from nose to back end. Of course, you have your ladder to get up on the roof, and here's the receiver right here that it's rated at 5,000 pounds.
And this is what the top of the RV looks like.
And one thing I forgot to mention was right up there at the top, you can see the backup camera. We'll show you in the cab where it shows on the radio. So here you have an exterior LP gas hookup for like a grill out here on your patio side. We're on the passenger side now. And that's just so you can operate your grill off the onboard tank. And of course, more storage. This is a small one, but it holds quite a bit more than you would expect. And then right here is your your ground fault interrupter 110 outlet for your patio. And again, on the passenger side, this is for your refrigerator, your Dometic refrigerator here, and up top it has to have air to breathe. Then this is, of course, for the hood over the stove. This is the furnace. I had made a mistake. On the other side was the water heater, the gas water heater. This is the gas furnace. All right, and so this area here is wired up for a outside television. Has an antenna hookup and ground fault power 110. Just we didn't have the option, but it's so you can lock this. And this is to get to the onboard LP tank, and it has a gauge inside of the control panel that tells you how much gas you have left. This is the pre-wire for the solar panels that you can add. And that's the kitchen window. So on the passenger side, the patio side, you can see that it has a full-length electric awning, and right under there is an LED strip light for your patio, because this is the side you usually set up as your patio. And we'll show you how it operates inside. So here's your locking system. You have a deadbolt and a secondary lock here, so you can feel safe. And then, of course, the door has the screen. Shall we go in?
Yes.
All right, so as we come in, your step here, underneath here is the 2 house batteries. And this is your battery disconnect. And then this is your breaker panel. And as you come up, you have the light for the patio. You have an interior light switch. This is what opens and closes your awning, and a receptacle. And then here's your major control panel, which has your water pump, your gas water heater, and then this slides the room in and out. The generator, and you prime it and you start it, and the generator hour meter. Then this shows you your tank quantities, and you got your LP gas, your battery, your fresh water, your black water, and your gray water. Over here is the stabilizers. Now these are not levelers, but they are stabilizers, so you need to get your coach as level as possible, and then you'll lower these to stabilize as you walk through it. And there's an alarm that goes off if you forget to raise these before you drive away, because you would damage them. So let's operate the awning and let you see how it does. So we're just going to press the out, and it makes a couple noises. And then you also have the patio light, and we'll just cut that on, and you can see up there, it's LED. I just wanted to show you that you can tighten up on each side here to keep it from flopping in the breeze. However, it's not designed to stay up in a windstorm, so you want to keep an eye on it and put it back in if it gets windy outside. That just keeps it from rattling in the wind, a small wind. And now I'm going to show you how you close it. You just press the end button and let it roll up, and it's gonna make a kind of a snapping sound at the end to let you know it is secure. That's all there is to it. Okay, so let's tour the inside. So when you come in, you've got your a very important thing to have is a fire extinguisher and a grab handle. And you come up in here and up over the cab. This makes think it's almost a queen size bunk. There has a piece that slides in here, and then the ladder will fit, and there's a safety net here that keeps the person from rolling out. It has a window and light up top there. And then of course over here is the fold out TV. Let me move. This is something else I need to show. And then it's got a fold out TV for the rest of the coach. This is a I guess it's like a bra or whatever. It goes around the front of the cab and covers all the windshield and both side windows, so you have privacy. There's also a privacy curtain that attaches with Velcro across here. Over the door there's a magazine rack that we have an emergency kit, first aid kit in there, and then that's some remote controls. Okay, we have a smoke detector here, and then over your head there was a roof vent. And if you notice that this has ducted AC, and then we have storage up over the dinette. And it does latch so that it doesn't open during transit. And then you have this J-shaped dinette. The table does lower, and this little thing comes out, and there's a cushion up there, so this turns into a bed that would be probably really good for two younger kids. There's a mirror to make things look bigger, and this is your control for your heat and your air, light switch. And then over here in the kitchen we've got cabinets up over head here, the DVD player built in for the TV. And then an option for this was this cover for the sink that gives you more counter space. It's got a dual basin sink. And this comes in real handy when you're prepping. And you've got storage here with pull-out drawers. And then of course storage under the sink, plenty of storage. You have a microwave with a turntable in it. A little storage up here. You got your gas stove with oven, 3-burner, and a light and fan exhaust hood. That is the furnace. And another drawer, and you got all your manuals for your coach. That is a CO2 detector. And here's the like the pantry. A lot of room for storage. And that's the 13,500 BTU air condition. That's the return, and there is a filter in there. Then you come on back into the kitchen. Up over the fridge is a small cabinet too. This is a gas, electric, residential style fridge. You have your freezer and your refrigerator. And then moving back into the bathroom. I don't know if you can get, maybe I need to come out and let you film.
All right.
As you can see, there's storage. Towel rack and the toilet, sink and shower, and you have that bubble out the roof so that over a 6 foot tall man can get in the shower. Sliding door. So it's not the biggest in the world, but it is somewhat roomy with that top like that. There is an electric fan in this vent, and it exhausts really well. And it is a foot operated toilet, looks like most all campers. Domestic. Alright, so here we are in the bedroom. There is a step up from the kitchen area, and this is the slide. So as you can see, in order for it to work, the mattress is in two pieces that folds over when the slide. So we're gonna put the slide out and let you see. There is a vent over here, and there is a television back here that you'll see. There's a little corner cabinet, and then there's three cabinets over the bed. So we're gonna slide out, put out the slide, and you'll see how much larger the bedroom is. All right, so we're gonna put out the slide room. It's real simple. Just have your trailer level, and you'd have your stabilizers down, and you just press it into out, and of course the reverse would be in. So we're gonna do out. So we press and hold, and you'll hear it, the motors, as it slides. And you don't want to stop. You want to keep your finger on the button until you hear it go all the way out. And you'll know by the way it stops. You hear that, and just hold it and then release. So we're in the bedroom now, and of course you see the television and that back window. That is an escape hatch too, in case you ever need that. And here is the bed unfolded. It is a queen. It comes with 3 storage cabinets. Has a light with a switch. It has a little ledge on this side that is perfect for a CPAP machine. It has electrical outlets and some the other plugs. What are those? The charging
USB.
center. Yeah, USB. And then here's like the closet area. It's got some clothes holders and a bar for hanging. And there's a drawer. So it's just this, and there's a vent, a heat vent, and of course the air's in the ceiling. Okay, so here we are back out, and you see it with the slide, and it's covered with the awning. And now, when you get into your process of setting up, you're going to want to get everything out and hooked up as best you can, because when this is out, let me tell you from experience, you will hit this. I don't care how often you do it, you will run into this, and it hurts. So I try to set up like the sewer pipe and the water and the power and the cable before I put this out, because that's like the last step. Also, there's a low clearance getting in the cab in each door. You got to remember that bunk is up over there. It's not like a regular van. So just you'll learn real quick. So now we're in the cab, and let's show you a couple of the things. So the radio, when you have the radio on, if you touch menu, and then you see it's the disc player radio. It does have XM radio, but we don't have the service. And you can attach your phone. If you go one page over, here's your camera. So that's your backup camera. It automatically comes on when you go in reverse, or you can leave it on while you're driving, and you can see, if people are tailgating, or if you're pulling something, you can keep an eye on it, because you'd have it. Of course, you'd have it in that mode if you're pulling. We've added this tire pressure monitoring system. That's very, very important, because your air pressure and the temperature of your tires is very important as you're driving for a while, because you definitely don't want any kind of blowout or anything. So that's a lifesaver. It has currently 16,338 miles. We are the second owner. However, we've only owned it a month. The original owner was very meticulous and took excellent care of it. So it's practically brand new, but it is a 2018, low mileage, and in great condition. Okay, so if you watched it this far, you may be interested. So if you'd like to make an offer or talk to us about purchasing this great RV, you can reach us at And just to say that this video was filmed on June 16th, 2021.